Give now to the running back. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Back to the well again. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That one gains 7. And the Texans are going to have a first down. They give it to him again. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Stroud now on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it.
Well, positive yardage is positive yardage, and he got what he could before getting out. But it still leaves him short of the first after what looked like a broken play.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
All right. Why, Tony? Hey.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He finds him beyond the marker. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Offense up to the line fast. Stroud throwing here on 1st. Catch is made. It's Jalen Hyatt. And he gets this forward to the 19. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Touchdown, Houston! Austin Seibert on to try the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From midfield now. Completed to Davis. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Stays in the pocket. Now he escapes to the right. And he doesn't slide down, and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Now hang on, we have an injured player out there, and everybody knew who it was straight away. That's their quarterback in some pain, less than a quarter into this season. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to throw now. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. First down from the red zone. he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Second down, looking for options. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Right.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go. Buggy. Hey, uno more. Hey, uno.
Now it's Stroud. Got for big yards on the right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Shotgun now for Stroud. Finding Collins. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a first and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. That was Geno Stone up there to make that play. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
11.
From the gun, Stroud. Dive in, and he gets his hands underneath for the catch. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. They'll come up first and 10.
South.
Looking to throw, Stroud. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. He's got it. Looks like the feet are in bounds, too. Oh, I don't believe it. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in, so leave that score as is. Probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, first and 10. The ball's out, he lost it. And it's a turnover, the defense has it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
And the drive will start out with a first and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he makes the house call. It's a touchdown on the pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
On the quick, right? Look the high, look the high. Nike Texas. Hey.
Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Look high, bro.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Why Tony? Buggy.
Another try following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. And the Titans opting for a 50B, a nickel set 3rd down. On play action, here's Stroud. He's on the move. Complete out to the right side. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. All right, set now, 1st and 10.
All right.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Trying the right side. Up the sideline, past the 45. And he's finally brought down up at the 48. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. The Texans with a chance to add to their lead. First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Hey, uno more. Under. Hey!
Running back sent in motion.
Hey!
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. He's got it deep downfield. And in for the Houston touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Starting from the 5. They'll have a long field ahead of him, partners. He's wrapped up shy of the 15. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast. Trying again, following the sack. Fits it through the middle. And he'll get it up to the 27. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast. To the air now on 1st and 10. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New set of downs for him from the 46. to throw here on first down. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Throwing from the gun here. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Kaiir Elam makes the play. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
This is caught inside the 15. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get more points to end a lopsided first half. Now, I know that's one of his favorite routes to run, Brock, but that has got to be one of a quarterback's favorite throws to make as well, right? Drop it in over the defender and take the lid off the D for 6.
Because it is so simple. It's something that these two have done and thrown together for years and years. Maybe not to each other, but since Pop Warner. They've been running the go route. Just run right by him, and if you're even, you're leaving, and I'm going to drop it right over the top.
Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. No luck finding his receiver that time. So second down coming up. Throwing from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Tennessee.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. Pass play now. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Throwing it just before halftime. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans narrow the lead entering halftime. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found his man.
Yeah, you don't really recommend challenging double coverage in the end zone in this league, but when you give your receiver a chance in that spot, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust that your guys are better than the ones surrounding him, and he'll go make that play anyway.
He's throwing for it. And there it is. He makes the play in the end zone. And with no time remaining, they tie this game up as we head into halftime locker rooms. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half.
Austin Cyber set to kick off.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Escapes the pocket. A lot of grass ahead. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
That throw finds Okonkwo. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
He's on the move. Oh, he loses the football. And the Texans grab it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Man, that run was looking so good for him, but you'll see QBs don't always tuck it away like running backs do. That was loose, ball away from his body in a prime position to be knocked free. That's exactly what happens once that defender catches him downfield.
Hey, south.
1st down, Stroud. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Running it now out of the gun. And he's brought down for a loss. Working quickly here.
Look the high.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Completed to his running back. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Offense up to the line fast.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8.
All right. Why, Tony? Hey.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they bring him down around the 34. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
And he'll work a little room down to the 29.
Let's go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Another carry for him. And that run very short, only getting to the 27. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. Big gap up the middle. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans push their lead further to start the half. So now the Texans decide not to pull the offense. They're not kicking. They're going for 2. From the gun, Stroud. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further.
I always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for 2, but that risk pays off.
Return coming from the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Getting out to his left. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
Only took him one play, partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. And he slides down with enough to pick up that 1st. Offense in the hurry up here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's up. He loses the football. And the Texans grab it.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Stroud off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Shotgun now for Stroud. On the move, headed right.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Oh, right.
Now it's Stroud. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. We've reached the end of ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Oh, ready.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. Room to run inside the 20. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards.
Touchdown, Houston! Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner, and it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans continue piling onto this lead. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. That's incomplete left side.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Finding Davis. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Working quickly here. Pass play on 1st and 10. Into the hands of Okonkwo. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
He'll throw it yet again. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Texans will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
Offense up to the line fast. 1st down, and they go right back to him. Has another lead. And he's finally taken down at the 39-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans continue piling it on here in the 4th. Nico Collins with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two, given the size of this lead. So now after his 2nd missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Texans will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long, but throwing 4? He probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Here's the handoff. And what a hit there. Alice, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
And in for the Houston touchdown. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
Seibert tacks on the point after. And the Texans grow their lead yet again. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. This return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Got a man. Patterson has it. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Titans just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. And he fought the good fight there just to make it back to the line. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Finds his target, Patterson. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. They'll run on 1st down with Dobbins. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. Here's 2nd and 14. Hits him on the out route. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. Here he is on 3rd and long. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. And that brings up 4th and long. They'll try and throw it here. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
All right.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Trying to set this up quick.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.